question of the day.
All right. The question of the day is, what car did you pass your driver's test in?
Ooh, okay. So I remember this car because I had to borrow this car to go on a couple dates, and it was not an impressive car.
Oh.
Not an impressive car at all. But it was a 1994 Dodge Intrepid.
Ooh.
A car that you never see on the road anymore. There we go. Clay's got it. It looked exactly like that, too. It was that color.
Because they died in 96.
Wow.
Boy, they were, when they first came out, pretty cool looking cars,
Weren't they
honestly.
cop cars too at one point? I want to say they were.
They were more of like parking lot security cars.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
More meter maid.
Yeah, yeah. But I remember the heck out of that car, man. The Dodge Intrepid. Yeah, it didn't last long, Troy. Did not last long. It was one of the first of the generations of like plastic cars. I remember, I can vividly remember, because we were living in Niagara Falls when we first got it. We drove it down here. For those couple years we lived up there. And I vividly remember being at a gas pump and a guy like tapping on my mom's bumper and being like, yeah, they don't make them like they used to anymore. It used to be solid metal bumper. Oh. Now it's all plastic.
Plastic's more malleable. It
You probably didn't have, You probably didn't have that accent actually up there, up north.
Yeah. Probably, yeah, I was going to say, wow.
Definitely down here.
Wow, he was out of place.
He was all out of place.
He was angry. He was in the wrong.
Hey, yo, they don't make them like they used to over
like
here. Yeah, used to be metal and shit. Yeah.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to say
1960s mafia movie.
My first one was a 1990 Dodge Shadow, but it was Smurf blue.
Oh,
and it had a Courtney Love hole sticker on the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
I remember you telling us about this.
That is
There you go. Wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, Smurfette.
Just thinking about you in that car, do you remember that episode of The Simpsons with the tall guy in the tiny car?
Definitely,
yeah, that
yes.
totally just brings that to mind.
I had to do the lean back like all the way.
Yeah, that seat was all the way back. I'm surprised you didn't just take the back of that seat off.
I drove like a player. Yeah.
Have you seen the commercial with Shaquille O'Neal and the Buick?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, he sponsors Buick, and he does a commercial with it, but they only show him already in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to see him actually getting in the
in.
car.
Yeah, that's true.
And the first thing Charles said is, how'd they get you in that car? And that's the first thing I thought of when Davey said
Definitely, I know.
Right?
I drove that thing to the ground. Yeah.
Too funny.
Clay, what about you, man?
Okay, rich kid alert.
Oh, boy.
95 Land Cruiser.
Wow.
Oh, my God. I hope. Do you still have that?
I miss it.
Oh, that thing is honestly worth some serious coin. Land Cruisers are major right now.
I still see it whenever I go to Jacksonville sometimes.
Like that? Your exact one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had a big Jesus sticker on the back, and I can still see the remnants of that.
Oh,
my
dude.
gosh,
That's
cool.
kind of cool to be able to spot your first car
Bro, buy
on the road still.
I know. I miss it.
Because those things are tanks. They'll last forever.
That thing never got stuck anywhere.
Wow. All right. Troy, what about you? This is going to be the first automobile in existence, I think.
Mine was a Model T. No, actually, mine was a red 1978 LTD 2. All right. And it
Look
had,
at that. Whoa, Pimp Daddy.
Look at this bad boy, Davey. All right. So when I was taking the driving test, you had to parallel park it. All right. Look how short the back end is.
Yeah.
I got it in there easily.
Yeah. Nice.
Couldn't get it out of the parking place. I did like a 12-point turn. I did an Austin Powers.
Getting the golf cart out of the hallway. Yeah.
I was trying to get it out of the
Oh, my
parking
God.
place.
That's a beautiful
All right.
car.
Yeah. And somehow this car, 4 years after my test, ran itself into a telephone pole.
It ran itself into a telephone.
Yeah,
they had self-driving cars back then.
I was holding, I think we're way out of statutes limitations. I was holding a Mickey's wide mouth.
Okay.
And waving to a friend.
Okay.
All right.
And the car decided to drive itself.
Huh. That's
Right
funny.
through.
It felt like it needed my attention.
Huh. Yeah, well, it did need your attention, obviously.
Yeah. So it was an interesting night for me at age 18.
So is that totaled? Was that it for that car that was done?
It was worth about $6 at the time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Big as that front end is, I mean, it could eat the pole and keep going. You would think.
My buddy Rusty, who's about 4 inches taller than you, Davey.
Oh, wow.
Was sitting in the passenger seat.
Single?
It was before.
Sorry. Sorry, Rusty. No offense.
I don't know. He might be now. I'll let you know. But he hit his head on the windshield and then cracked the dashboard because he was so big.
Jeez.
Whoa.
And he never went out. I was like, dude, how did you stay conscious?
Wow.
So he was like, yeah, I guess it's the beer.
They make those dashboards.
Yeah, but it was well before there was seatbelt rules and stuff like that. So,
Right.
Yep. But that car was just a beast.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like it.
Looks awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pimp mobile from Troy.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was a 2-door.
Yeah, I saw that. Only 2.
Yeah.
It was a 2-door.
They had to move the seat forward to
That'd
get back
probably,
there. Yeah.
that'd probably be worth some money today, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think as many of those still riding either.
All right. We will be anxious to see what you guys' first car was.
Blake car too.
Oh, what was this? A minivan?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
look
an
at that.
Equinox.
There you go. Chevy
Okay.
Equinox. Look
Yeah,
at how
it's an
young
Equinox.
Blake is. That new looking car.
That looks
new.
great.
Yeah, and it is Blake's birthday today.
That's right. It is Blake's
birthday,
birthday.
Blake.
Happy birthday, Blake. Is he, How old is Blake now?
23.
23.
Oh, God bless.
Jeez, man. I remember when he was just a little guy coming into the radio station with you guys.
Hey, just coming here pushing all the buttons.
Yeah, man. Blake was getting his teeth cut in the broadcasting world at an early age.
Yeah. 2 years younger than me. God bless him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Catching up, Blake.
Well, hey, man, you've been going to Amara Med Spa.
Hey,
the
hey,
clock
hey.
is turning back, Davey.
Titans horns.
There you go. All right, man.